right? Chicago drill scene and the way that they get down, the whole world know that they call him Shadrach for a reason, right? How is it that man y'all know was Chicago's best in a whole under speculation. Everything I'm saying is speculation. He a whole killer, right? And he y'all money. He the go getter, right? How he go to a club in Atlanta on probation or parole, not even allowed to carry a gun, and had multiple people with this dude, right? And y'all money ended up getting killed. I'm not understanding that. But the worst part about that is everybody should be thinking about is how the fuck did King Vaughn get killed, right? Signed to Lil Durk, right? And Little Durk allegedly goes and buys this man's whole show, all the seats. After clear as day, you know he's the reason why your fucking artist slash your brother slash twin is dead. Now Quando Rondo is nowhere to be found, right? But your artist slash your twin was killed behind this man. And you mean to tell me you fed this nigga and brought out his show? What was it for? Um, did you pay him off? You know what I'm saying? For what he did to King Vaughn? You fed a nigga. What? How much was the show that you brought out? What, 1 million? You brought all the seats out? You brought all this man's seats out, brought his whole show out after he killed your man. What would possess a nigga to give any nigga some money in any type of way? Listen to me. What would possess any nigga to give another nigga who killed their nigga any type of money after you are the reason behind his brother, his cousin, his sister, his artist, whoever, behind their death? That shit is suspect to me, bro. You brought out this man's show as if it was like a payoff for what happened to Vaughn. It's just so fucked up how he's the breadwinner. And he's way better than Lil Durk. This is my own opinion. Like it or not. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but I watched the Chicago drill scene a year before Kanika Jenkins was murdered. I was on her case forever, right? I just don't get it. Like, how the fuck is it that King Vaughn died? Niggas knew he was on pro. Listen, niggas knew he was on probation. Knew he couldn't carry a gun. Knew he had a whole pending charge about a shooting and a robbery. Knew he wasn't even allowed behind. He wasn't even allowed around Durk, talk to Durk, chat with Durk. No nothing, right? Knew all this. They still had a case that they had to go to about that thing situation that they caught in Atlanta. He ends up going to Atlanta. There's no fucking way, shape, or form that Quando Rondo nor did King Vaughn not know that each other was at that venue slash club slash outside in the parking lot when their cars wasn't even 15 feet or more away from each other. And Quando Rondo was not in the car. He was outside of the motherfucking car on the passenger front door at the window talking to some whoever he was talking to in the car. So motherfuckers saying King Vaughn was sleeping in the car, motherfuckers is all the speculation in line. Then the manager got the nerve. What? Was you involved in the shit that happened to King Vaughn? Cause you told the stupidest story. You should have even came out with that motherfucker story. Talking about he bumped into Quando Rondo, axe by accident, they was getting out of the car. He happened to bump into him. You stupid ass nigga. The whole video show, see, they showed the second video first and the first video second. They showed a video of him just looking like he was backing up, grabbing somebody on the ground, and nobody could tell who the fuck that was on the ground until we seen the first video they should have showed that was first, and the second video that they showed first that should have been second. He walked over away from his squad, King Von, over toward Quando Rondo and started punching this man. It's like 35, 25 people with King Von. It's only like Quando Rondo was the only one getting jumped at, and all these people approaching him behind King Von. This man's friend decided to want to help. They're outnumbered. You swung on Quando Rondo first. So if you ask me, Quando Rondo's going to get, well, not Quando Rondo, but I don't know, because if anything, the fight didn't have nothing to do with the guy who jumped out of the vehicle that struck King Von in the back 3 times with that gun, shot him. Because in the law, that's like saying, oh, somebody comes to my crib, right? But then the law will say, even though I have a gun, if they didn't break into my crib, then why would I'm not allowed to basically go outside of my crib and chase somebody down who's running away from my crib because I open my door and they see a gun. I can't leave my crib and chase you down, then kill you. That's premeditated murder, motherfucker. I'm supposed to let you kick my shit in and then enter my shit unwillingly. Then I have the right to kill you because you're breaking in my shit. So, and by law, that guy who shot King Von, he had a chance to think. He involved himself into something that had nothing to do with him. He didn't have to get out that car to help Quando Rondo. He wasn't the one getting jumped. He was safe and sound inside a white truck. So in the law's eyes, that's premeditated murder because you had enough time to think like, oh, it's not me getting jumped. Yeah, that's my man, but I got a life to live. I'm not going to jeopardize my life and end up doing something that I'll regret. You chose to cock your gun back inside that car. You seen your friend getting jumped. You wanted to prove a point to your hood. And you chose to get out the car and indulge yourself into a situation that had nothing to do with you. So that's premeditated murder because he could have stopped himself, but no, he didn't get jumped. He wasn't the one getting punched. So to me, that's not self-defense. Right. Period. So, but the thing I'm still stuck on is I'm not getting how Lil Durk's artist was murdered. His friends knew he couldn't carry a gun. They knew he was on paper. Why didn't y'all have a pistol to protect y'all money? Y'all didn't have a pistol to protect y'all money? The breadwinner, King Von, the one that fed all y'all, the one that brought y'all niggas who got them old block chains to Lil Durk, King Von, the one that spent his money and paid for y'all old block chains. And them niggas that he gave the chains to didn't even help him. They didn't even shoot for the nigga. They let that nigga get killed. And that don't seem like a setup to you, especially after the fact that he was murdered. And motherfuckers brought Quando Rondo's show out. What was you bad? What was the point of buying his show out after he killed your mans, bro? What was it, a payoff? But silently pay off? Speculations, allegedly. Okay? Because there's no way I would buy somebody's shit out or give somebody something who I know had something to do with my man's because he was on video of being murdered or you did it. It's fuck you to the day you die. Not buying out your motherfucking show. Who does that? What was you buying out a show so he don't return, so he's protected and can't get touched? I don't get that, bro. That whole situation is fishy. That nigga's manager is fishy. What was you involved in it, manager? Because your story just didn't match up. You should have waited till after they showed both of the videos we all seen. You made a whole statement before the video even came out. The second video, which should have been the first video, because the second video he put out was the whole reason of why that happened to him that they should have showed first. So the story he said before we even seen the second video, that was bullshit. You lied and told the world that this motherfucker they bumped into each other. No, nigga. King Vaughn got outside of the motherfucking car on his own. He decided to approach that man on his own. I don't give a fuck if he told his niggas, if they told him Quando Rondo was there, whatever the case may be. It didn't look like Quando Rondo was worried about him because they wasn't approaching him. He had about 60 niggas surrounding him, King Vaughn. So he wasn't going to approach you, bro. He ain't want no smoke. You left your boys to go over there to approach that man and attack him. Okay? It was 30, 40 of your friends, and it was only 2 or 3 of Quando Rondo and him. You punched and attacked him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Quando Rondo would have shot you, that would have been self-defense because it's 20, 30 niggas approaching him. He don't know who got what, who doing what. All he knows he getting punched on. He's allowed to defend himself and kill somebody. But the other guy, nah, that's not self-defense, bro, because that ain't had nothing to do with you. You was locked away in the car. And in the judge eyes, you didn't have to get outside of that car. We understand that was your friend, but you had enough time to think about, do I want to throw away my life and get out here and shoot this man and jeopardize me and I'm not even allowed to have a gun and kill somebody for him? Or would I just stay in this car and deal with the rest of my life of being called a clown, a bitch, and motherfuckers looking at me like I'm a punk because I ain't helped Quando Rondo? He had a lot to think about. He still deserved time for that. My whole thing is I just don't get the simple fact of how King Vaughn ended up dead and motherfuckers brought out the man who got something to do with that man's death, brought his show out. Was it a payoff? Because it don't look like nothing more, man. Nobody's not going to give somebody some money like that after they got something to do with their man's being killed and you were on camera, so you can't say it wasn't him who he died behind. So where's Quando Rondo? What was the show about? $1 million you paid for all the seats and shit? I don't get that, bro. Like real talk, the industry crazy, bro. And how the fuck they talking about King Von owned all his masters and royalties? What masters and royalties? He ain't even on no record label for real sign. He ain't even put out no motherfucking records yet. No CDs, no albums. What royalties? Come on. Where's the royalties at? Ain't no motherfucking albums to get put out yet. And they talking about for the rest of his family's life they'll be taken care of. Off what? Off what? What record label? What royalties? What albums was put out yet? There's no royalties and all this other shit, no money yet. I don't get it. The shit is just suspect, and I was just here to speak my mind on speculations. Seen a couple of little videos of people saying certain shit. So I had to think about it myself and really sit down like, this man wasn't allowed to have a gun. His boys knew he wasn't allowed to have a gun. Like, what was everybody involved in it? Because not none of his niggas shot at them niggas. All Vaughn and his brother and some other nigga or niggas is the ones that got killed. Nobody on the opposite side got killed. Shot, nothing. Except for the nigga who killed Vaughn. Come on, bro. That's suspect. And then you buying out this man's whole motherfucking concert show. I really killed your man. You don't spend no fucking money on no nigga who just killed your fucking best artist you would ever have in your life that was gonna bring you millions of fucking dollars. And you bought out that man's show and he all involved in your man's death, bro. That just don't sit well with me, bro. I don't give a fuck how people put it. I'm putting it how you supposed to put it, bro. You just don't do that, bro. That's weird, bro. Now I ain't clowning, you know what I'm saying? None of them. Because like I said, I watched the drill scene in Chicago. I've been watching that shit for the past 7 years. So I've seen a lot going on up there. I know half of the niggas up there by the name Wooski, Dooski, FBG Cash, FBG Doug, all the motherfuckers. Lil Durk, Chief Keef, King Vaughn, a lot the real niggas like that I know. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching y'all motherfuckers for a minute, a year before the Kanika Jenkins situation too. Definitely after that, I was on her shit like pancakes, like everybody else was around the world trying to figure out her case and watch the bullshit ass videos and edited shit that they showed us, thinking I seen this and seeing that like everybody else. So don't think that I don't fuck with y'all because I fucks with y'all. Y'all the realest motherfuckers in period. Chicago niggas. That's why they call them Chirac for a reason because they gets busy. And they got a lot of hitters. And all the, it seemed like, damn, all the real hitters. 051 Melly too. That was a real nigga. He was a quiet killer, quiet stepper too. Set him up. Inside job, inside of a crib, party. Ain't have his gun on him. Ain't think he needed it. Come on, man. Like I've been watching y'all, so don't take this wrong because I ain't. I fuck with y'all, so I'm kind of thinking about it, and I'm mad about the King Von situation because he had niggas with him, man, and then all that money that niggas got, even though he ain't had one with him because he wasn't allowed, that motherfucker should have paid to have that man get extra security, bro. He was on record labels, allegedly, so he should have had security. Fuck them niggas, as Chicago see them niggas that he was with. Y'all need to check them niggas. I ain't saying check them like kill them. Y'all need to conversate with them niggas and get it up out of them. Cause they gonna tell y'all, cause y'all the city and state that don't play no games. And niggas know. So, like I said, this is allegedly coming from me. I've seen like 3 videos right now, and that's what made me post mine. But come on, bro. Like, it's just weird how that man got killed and ain't nobody killed for him to shoot for him. And y'all let y'all money get murdered, bro. Then y'all go to his crib. Stand outside his crib like nothing ever happened. And taking his stuff, bro. Like, are you serious? What's really going on? Man, this your boy Rich, man, coming to y'all with my own opinion about this King Von situation. I fuck with Chicago. I fuck with everybody I just named. I ain't down to y'all. I ain't talking shit on y'all. I don't know y'all personally face to face, but I fuck with y'all. I've been watching all y'all for a minute. I didn't heard y'all drill raps, all type of shit. So get at me. Uh like, share, comment, subscribe, press the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Get at me for the next video coming up soon.